Scout with John. I decided to join the live tonight. Well, I guess take over the live, but I have questions for John. But I'm waiting for him to sit down.
How you guys doing? Hope everyone's having a good night. I am cheating real quick. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. Make sure. No video. There we go.
You're gonna cut out.
So I'm gonna be. There's a little bit of lag, but hope you guys are having a great night. It's Scout's turn to question me and do whatever she wants. So.
Yeah, I'm not super exciting. Sorry, I'm gonna try to be more exciting. So I'm just gonna start out with the most obvious question, which is, why did you choose to breed ball pythons?
Why did I choose to breed? It's actually, well, it's probably one of the harder questions you can ask too. I mean, obviously there's a passion for reptiles. There's a passion for snakes in particular, out of all reptiles. And I've always kind of worked with reptiles. I've kind of told this story over and over again, but I've worked with reptiles almost all my life in one aspect or another. I've been obsessed with reptiles my entire life, and I just wasn't really keeping them because of, one, I lived in the barracks when we met, so you can't have animals. And before that, I was just kind of like, my significant others before my wonderful wife weren't about reptiles, so it was hard to keep reptiles in my life.
Sorry, it's hard for me to read the tiny print.
It's okay. Just over a little bit too. Hopefully that doesn't cut it.
Hello,
That might cut into
everybody.
it. Yep, that cut into it.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah. So, as far as ball pythons, I chose to deal with ball pythons because, well, there's the passion there, and I love how many colors and pattern changes that they have. But it was more of a, it's easier to breed them and conserve it in a small space than to jump into things like reticulated pythons or something like that, where you need 6 to 8 foot cages for them minimum.
I feel like more people are willing to have a ball python as a pet because they don't get as big.
Right.
So, like if you breed reticulated pythons, then everyone's gonna have large spaces to keep the pythons, and the same with like boas. The bigger they get, the less people want them for like a starter pet or for like a kid pet or something like that. So, and there's so many different types of morphs and things that you can make out of it.
Absolutely. And I mean, when I first decided to start breeding, I honestly didn't know about like dwarf and super dwarf retics. But the price tag that comes with them, it's a lot harder to, because you're focused on localities, and the more pure the blood is, the more expensive it gets, obviously. So I think for investments, it's easier to go and start with ball pythons than any other species. Now, doesn't mean I won't switch into other species eventually, but yeah, that's why I'm a ball python breeder.
I can really hardly read that. I don't know why.
What's up, Jay Blue Eyes? Thanks for coming over. James Nelson. Iron Dog, thank you for thanking us, I guess. My wife is also a veteran. She was an MP. We won't hold that against her, though.
Yeah. It's okay if you do. I won't take it personally. That's probably why I always look like I'm not happy, like right now. But I'm perfectly fine. I just don't look happy. It requires too many muscles for me to smile sometimes.
Too many muscles. Wow.
Face muscles. Actually, it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed
It's
to be
more to frown than to smile. So
Yeah.
your face is always getting a workout.
Yes. So I'm just working on my face all of the time.
James, what did you do when you were in?
Thank you.
Nice beard, bro. It's coming. I'm working on it. It's only like a week, but fills in pretty fast, I think. So, next.
I feel like there's always the ongoing battles between MPs and infantry and engineers.
In everything.
Well, I feel like they're the most troublemakers. At least here. I don't know about everywhere, but I think it's everywhere.
96 Romeo ground surveillance. Okay.
Nice.
So
I
what's
have
your
to
next
really
question?
struggle on
I'll
reading
read.
those.
I'll read that. Don't worry.
What is your favorite one?
My favorite morph
Mm-hmm.
right now, out of everything I've seen. Are you talking like individual morphs or combination or?
Start with individual, and then we'll go into combination.
Okay, so my favorite individual morph is probably.
Hi, Birdie! Sorry, I just saw your comment.
Is
I love you.
probably pied.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
I like pies, they're pretty. I just really want an all white snake. I'm waiting for it. I don't know. I think everybody thinks that they're pretty, but I really like them.
What's up, Andrew? We got the sticker. I'm gonna throw it in with the next video, brother. I appreciate it. Let's see.
I feel like my eyebrows are anything.
TJ. All right, TJ. Have a great night. Sergio. Iron Dog. We're doing good, man. My wife wanted to kind of flip the tables on me a little bit from the other night, so we decided to do that tonight.
I'm not super excited like I was the other night. And
It's been kind of a long day.
yeah, I'm kind of sleepy. But
Okay, so combo morph, because we were going there. So my favorite combo morph was, or is, that's a good one. I think my favorite combo is the bamboo clown because of the pattern and color variants.
yeah. How do you feel when you go into the garage and take care of all of the sneakies?
How do I feel when I'm in the garage and take care of the snakes? I'm at peace. It's like my happy time. I don't care if I'm playing with poop or pee or dealing with the rats going crazy on me. That's my happy place. I'm just with the animals. I think that's really my calling too. Like the more time I spend in there, the happier I am.
I keep forgetting to look at the camera.
It's okay.
I need a happy
What's up,
place.
Barry?
Why do you play with the poop?
Why do I play with the
You
poop?
said you don't care if you're playing with the poop.
Well, when I say I'm playing with the poop, I mean like I'm cleaning poop or I'm cleaning pee up. I'm cleaning the snakes.
So you're not actually playing
I'm
with
not
it.
playing with it. Like I'm not sitting there spreading it out and playing with it.
Seeing if you can find any
Hidden
remains.
treasures.
I don't know, that's what you said. Let's see.
What's up, Scotty? Slashmaster Blackballed, thank you for the info. I zoomed in, so I appreciate that, brother. Theory Family Balls, what is up? And James Nelson.
Hello.
Hello. How are
How are you? Sorry, I'm weird.
What's up, Mason?
I'm not good at questions right now. Hold on.
Throw it out there, whatever you
Hold
want.
on.
DEA is helping you out.
Yes. What is your 5-year goal?
Okay, so my 5-year goal is to basically expand throughout our entire garage. We'll have our garage filled and hopefully be looking at starting a storefront for ball pythons and other reptiles, and then I want to make sure that we actually are getting into the schools and educating all the kids in El Paso. I've spoke to a couple of the schools, and due to the parents and liability issues, they're just not having it at the moment. But that's the goal, is to have kind of a double-edged sword for this. So I'll be breeding and selling animals, but I'll also be doing the education aspect of it and getting the kids in this town really interested in reptiles, because there's just not really anything here for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like also if we did move somewhere else, it'd be easier to do that.
I think within the next 5 years, we might, in all honesty, we probably won't be in El Paso anymore. We'll be either in California or in northern Texas.
Josiah, what are you doing? Bring
What
it
are you
here.
doing, buddy? Come on.
Here. Bring it here. What do you have?
I've got one. When are you moving to California?
Josiah, come
Custo.
here.
That is within a 5-year plan. That's within our 5-year plan. Thanks for dropping in, man. I really appreciate it. In all honesty, that's where I'm trying to lead it, but all of our family is really in Texas and the surrounding areas of Texas, so it's easier for us. And Sergio, to answer that, I really thought that they'd want the education. I thought the fact that I was willing to come in and do things for free, give the kids programs to do, that they'd be really open to it. I know I need to go into, what are they called? I don't have a kid in school yet, so I forget what they're called, but it's like the city halls or whatever for the schools. Like a PTA, or I'm not sure what it's called.
I love California, by the way. It's so beautiful. Like, it's really hot. Like, when we went, it was really hot, but...
Well, we went to the desert portion. Where I want to go is where, like, central, where Brian is.
There's more shade. So, like, it's really hot here in El Paso, but there's not any trees or shade or anything to keep yourself from burning to death. So, I try to stay inside when it's really hot. But right now, it feels wonderful. It's perfect outside.
Yeah, it's like 60 degrees outside. The garage is sitting at a perfect 82 degrees and maintaining.
Josiah's driving me crazy.
Sorry, he's just wearing out his energy before bed. Oh, here it comes. He's making his turtle commit suicide. Don't throw your turtle, dude.
His turtle.
It's a toy turtle. Let me explain that. It's not a live turtle. It's a toy turtle.
I've actually had it since 2005. I got it from Dollar General when I was a kid.
The
And
Board
I've
of
kept
Education. Okay,
the
I
whole
have to
time.
check that out. Yeah, so it's really the parents that are keeping me out of the school right now. They're not really comfortable,
Closed-minded.
but it'll work. What's up, Gay? How are you? And it is tough to leave family, but I think
Well, I I've been away from my family for almost 6 years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I visit them every once in a while, but I don't visit them like every day or anything because that would be impossible. They're too far away because Texas is way bigger than people think it is.
Texas is massive. So, to give you guys an idea, we drive the same amount of time to go to San Diego or LA as we do to see her family. It's pretty much a day-long trip, one way or another.
Sorry, I'm so tired.
Exactly. So it's all about the insurance stuff on that. What up, Greg? Don't tell my girl I'm supposed to be spending time with her. Don't get yourself in trouble, brother. Alright, so what's your next question? Sweetheart?
My brain is blank.
Alright, so what do you guys want to talk about? Since our questions went to an end, we'll turn this into a Q&A for both of us, I guess. We'll see you later, Iron Dog. Thanks for stopping in, brother.
I think it's because I painted my nails. The nail polish is getting me. I'm just kidding. But I'm trying to let my nails dry. They look really crappy because I haven't painted my own nails in about 5 years either. I have the same nail polish from high school.
Absolutely maniac morphs. Like it, Texas. If you love to drive through Texas, and you'll still love to drive, but you'll really hate the state.
Why? Why would you?
Because it's never ending.
Yeah.
And it's the same scenery almost the like. Half of
there's
it's
things
one
to do
scenery,
in
half of
between.
it's the other scenery.
There's things to do in between. If you stop and go to the right places, it'll be fun. But if you just drive, it's kind of mind-numbing. But that's with anywhere.
That's true.
So there's green places. Those are the places that I miss.
Let's see. Most anticipated projects. So she really wants bells, so I'll be putting my enchipastaves and my pastel luster together, and then, well, not this year, but next year. And then I'll be working the Dreamsicle project as well next year, because everything should be to size, and my clown projects. I really invested heavily this year in clowns and het clown stuff, and a couple of male clowns. And I'm really hoping to try to do something a little bit different. I got a couple of ideas. We'll see if it's viable or not.
What time is it?
It is 8:50. Okay.
That's why I'm usually actually not in the lives, is because I'm going to sleep.
What's up, Army Vet? Happy Veterans Day. You know what? Shelly's not here. Shelly was supposed to call me out today, and she's not here to do it, which kind of works in our favor right now. But I think everyone loves the clowns, Gay. Everyone seems to love the clowns, at least right now. It's one of the really hot morphs.
I would be holding a snake right now, but
Well, your fingernails
Yeah.
are wet, so that's a no-go right now.
yeah. And I use glitter. It takes forever to dry, but no.
But you just called yourself out.
to listen.
I did call myself out, but Shelly's not here, and she
What is
was
she gonna
supposed
call
to be
you out
here to
on?
call me out on a morph. They asked me about what my thoughts were on a morph last week, and I said I'll get back to you on that because I had never looked at that morph before.
Did you look at it?
Yeah.
Well, then what are your thoughts?
That's dick.
How?
See that? You guys got my wife going in on it. Alright, so
You brought it up.
it was the acid gene, and
Sounds interesting.
I still don't remember. I don't remember the complex, but I actually looked at it on World of Ball Pythons. There's about 3 or 4 different combinations that it's been put in so far, and from what I
It's in
can
the
tell,
laundry basket.
he's a little boy. Let him play. It's okay. From what I can tell, it's a darker sided gene, and it busies patterns a lot. So,
Sorry, I'm ADD and I can't focus.
I actually really enjoy the morph. I don't know if it's something I'd jump into just because I already have Blitz in my collection. I have GHI in my collection. I'm looking to get Trick into my collection, which a lot of people say Trick and Blitz might end up being the same thing. I think I see a little bit of variance in the way they react, but not much. So it might just be lines of the same gene. I don't know. But I figured why not find out. I have a het clown. We'll be looking forward to Jay breeding her. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys pulled the het clown from that one auction, right, Gabe? We are. That's what we're here for. We are back roller. I have a male clown and just a few het females. Yeah, so what I did, Theory, was I got 2 breeder-sized males to create my own hets in genes that I want to see, like my GHI girls. And then, yeah, I haven't even honestly looked at the price tag on acid, but I went out and I decided the last show that I went to this year that I was going to invest heavy on het clown girls. So I got normal het clowns, I got pastel het clowns, fire het clowns, just a lot of basic genes, het clown to play around with it and see what I can do. You do have Blitz, that's what I was gonna say. Blitz and Trick are like banana and coral glow in my opinion. Alright, Sergio. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I saw small variances, and I think it might just be line breeding, but it doesn't hurt to try to prove it out, you know what I mean? Waiting on a clutch, that'll be het clown right now. That's awesome, Theory. You start at $1,000 or more, acid, static, and confusion. Okay, so that's above my price tag too.
Those are crazy names. I feel like I'm better at answering questions than thinking of questions to ask.
Okay, so what? What is your favorite part about having all these snakes?
Excuse me, if
Tables are
he's
turned.
yawning. I'm trying not to yawn. Looking at them and holding them.
I feel like I'm interviewing my 3-year-old right now.
I'm basically 3.
And this is a problem that we have, if you guys don't know. When we both get really tired, we start saying really stupid stuff and get really silly with each other. So.
And if I start laughing hysterically, I won't stop, which has happened a couple of nights.
Oh man.
He's in a trench right now. But anyways.
Holding them and looking at them.
Yeah, that's my favorite part because they're fun and they're pretty and they're relaxing. Basically, yeah.
What is your biggest dislike about ball pythons?
That they poop. But everything.
Okay, yeah. To be fair, you guys have to understand. We have 2 kids, 1 on the way. Us,
A puppy.
a puppy,
A
40 snakes, a sulcata, and 3 leopard geckos. So, or crested geckos. Why did I say leopard geckos? Crested geckos.
I like leopard geckos, but not as much as crested geckos because their tails are chubby, weird, a little bit sometimes. I don't know. They're cute, but I still
It's
like
the
crested.
smile. It's in the smile.
Yeah, I still like crested geckos better. They don't smile. Like I have something in common with them.
So it's a lot of poop. A lot of poop to clean. Like a solid half of our day is dealt with cleaning poop.
Yep. I don't like poop.
You don't like poop?
I don't like poop. It's
What's wrong with
stinky.
poop? You don't like to play with poop?
No, apparently you do.
But it's poop.
It's nasty. Anyways, I think that's all I don't like about them. Literally, like that's it.
Well, help me keep up with poop. You don't have to worry about poop.
That's
Well,
me
you'll
worrying
still have to
about
worry
poop
about
even more than I worry about now. If I start helping you with it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of animals to deal with, but it's fun. It really is fun. We definitely want to expand, but it's the time and money that
Either way,
needs to be put into it.
we're either gonna have to move somewhere with grass, or we're gonna have to get grass put in our backyard because we have this sulcata.
Yeah. And
And
give her something to do. Well, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
We thought it was a girl, and now we are
Her-
sure
yeah.
because it's so small. So we named it Sriracha.
Because this is spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still so small that it doesn't like getting picked up. And when we do pick it up, it tends to pee all over us, which is awesome. But hey, it happens.
Anyways, next
Yeah.
question. Because I'm better at answering questions. Or we can read comments. I feel like there's a lot of comments going by. and
73
I can't really
snakes,
read.
9 leopard geckos, 2 red ear sliders, which are turtles, 5 daughters, and 1 nephew.
Holy moly, that's a lot of daughters. That's
I
what
wouldn't
I'm
be able
most
to do that,
impressed
Theory.
with. That's
Like,
what I'm
you
most
got,
impressed with.
yeah.
The 5 daughters. That's crazy.
I have 1 daughter, and I am already loathing the day that she gets old enough to be interested in anything other than mommy and daddy. It scares the bejesus off me. Four ball pythons, gonna be 5 ball pythons, and 1 dog.
Speaking
There's
of
nothing
dogs,
wrong with that, James.
Speaking of dogs, we're probably gonna.
Yeah.
We gotta find a new home.
The doggy is just, with everything else we have going on in life, the doggy's just too much, which it isn't a bad thing. We already have someone that has the space for her. She's a little under the weather. So we're gonna get the dog its shots, get her fixed, and then get her over to,
I don't even know if we can do that.
well, hopefully get her. We're gonna at least get the shots. The shots aren't that bad.
But she's eating everything in our house.
Yeah.
To include the chairs that we are sitting in.
Yeah, she's literally chewing our house apart little by little, which
And it's a brand new house.
you would think that, well, just give her toys, give her food, give her attention. We let her out, let her dig, let her run, have fun. She has all kinds of toys. We give her treats to chew on.
Not good enough.
This puppy just doesn't stop chewing. She's chewed through about $100 worth of clothes so far.
And
She tips over our laundry baskets just to get into clothes. Like she's a little menace, but
she
it's fun.
steals stuff and stashes it under our beds.
It's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. And unfortunately, with the kids and everything else we have
Every
going on,
time
it's just a little hard.
Elena drops one of her baby toys, we have to sanitize it and wash it because the dog will literally wait for her to drop a toy so she can go steal it from
Oh,
her.
I didn't even think about the rats. People are starting to add their rats in there too.
Yeah,
We got
a lot.
a lot of rats. Well, not a lot, but decent amount of rats.
A lot for the space that is allotted in the garage at the moment. Once we make more space in the garage, it won't be as bad. We gotta get rid of all our junk.
That's another thing. Like if you've been in the military kind of gets you in the mindset that you have to save everything and find a way to reuse it or
Sort of.
something of that nature. It turns you into a pack rat almost. And so now that we're both out and we realize that we accumulated. I gotta get back on Hooked on Phonics or something. This is getting bad. I do this a lot lately.
Words are hard.
Yeah. We noticed that we just have a lot of stuff that we have no use for. We picked it up at a time because we were like, oh,
there's things in the garage from my mom because we brought it here from Gainesville, Texas, so that we could have a garage sale here. And then when we try to have a garage sale, it doesn't turn out because no one can find our address because we don't exist.
Which is, it's nice, but it's not nice at the same time.
Yeah, if you want to get food delivered to your house, it's not gonna happen. Literally, the only people that will deliver here is Domino's, and that's because they're the best, you know. I keep saying literally. Literally. They're the best. I don't know why. Anyways.
I wanted to be at 100 ball pythons by the end of the year, but our shipping window closed early this year. Dang, you guys are already at 22? Or no? Oh, Justin, yeah, you filled like 3 boxes, man. It's 3 years before any of them are viable. I mean, this kind of the best part about it though, because you really get to grow up those animals and get to spend time with them and learn their intricacies. It's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it at least. Andrew's goal is 200 female ball pythons. Ooh.
When I finally decided to try LASIK, or what is it?
What's up, Scott?
What's the one called? I forgot. LASIK, and there's an acronym for your eyes. Something K, P, PK, something.
PRK?
PRK, yeah, there we go. By the time I asked for
What's
it,
up,
it was
Scotty?
too late. And I was about to get out of the army, but I should have gotten that ahead of time. Because I can't see very well.
Yeah, but
I
I
have
want my
contact
cherry bombs now.
That sounds interesting. What's a cherry bomb?
It's, oh Lord, what is it? It's an albino mixed with a couple of other things. I don't remember. IDR made them. Logan and Dave made them. Super Mojave albino. Okay, so it's a bell. It's a blue-eyed Lucy like you want, but then with albino on top of it. That's pretty nice. And Theory, I just realized that you said your daughter just got engaged, so congratulations, maybe. Let me know if you need help with any guns to scare the young man or young lady.
That's always fun.
I love it.
Being engaged.
Well, thought you were going that route for a second. I was like, whoa, he just took it to a dark place.
I'm always in a dark place.
What up, Chuck? How are you, buddy?
Just
Let me check this real quick. So we are at 35 minutes.
Is that a long time?
I usually only do like 20, 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
If you guys want to keep talking, we can. If you have any questions, throw them at us real quick. There are 10 people still hanging out, so we're doing good, Chuck.
You don't have anything better to do.
I actually have a lot better to do. I gotta go feed the rats after this.
No, I don't know why I'm being so weird. Oh yeah, it's because I'm weird.
We're a
I'm
little
also-
off tonight.
I'm hungry. I'm very hungry right now.
Well, on that, we will take the next 3 questions. They have to be fast, and I have to get this pregnant lady some food. So send them now.
I really want some Cajun chicken pasta.
What do you think of taking snakes out to the public? I've been trying to do it here, Chucky. I'm trying to get into the schools like I was talking about earlier in the video. I'm having a lot of issues with it. But it's actually, the weather's fluctuating so much here that I honestly probably wouldn't take my animals out right now.
Yes, too.
But when it's warm, I have no issue taking them out at all. My kid is a pain that thinks the world owes for everything. Oh.
Well, it happens.
Baby names?
The only advice that I have for that, for your kid being a pain, is to beat them.
Same.
Just kidding. I don't know.
We don't have any baby names yet because we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. You get your ultrasound in what, another week?
Yeah.
So she gets the ultrasound in a week. I'm gonna take her to the ultrasound, but I'm not gonna be in the ultrasound, if that makes sense.
Well,
Because I don't want to know what the sex of this one is. I want to wait until.
you can be
It
in there.
comes.
We can just tell her that you don't want to know. Or him, whoever's doing the
Yep.
ultrasound.
Name your son Python Fealy.
I don't know about that. But we have a thing going because my name is Alicia, his name is John,
Yeah.
and our son's name is Josiah, it starts with a J, and then our daughter is Elena, which starts with an A, like Alicia. So I don't know if we're gonna keep that going or just do something completely different.
Yeah. So what we did with our first 2 was we would take the first initial of one of us and the middle initial of one of us, and we'd do the names off
Yeah,
of
so
that.
Josiah's middle name starts with a D, and mine starts with a D, and then his middle name starts with an N, and Elena's starts with an N.
That's fun. All right. So 2 more questions.
I cannot read.
Name the boy Chucky. I don't know, because Chucky's not even your real name.
Well, I'm scared of Chucky, the doll. That's
I've been
what-
trying to get her to watch Child's Play with
That's
me,
what I think of.
but she won't do it. I used to hate Child's Play too. Like, I used to be super scared of that doll, and now it's like one of the funniest horror movies, or thrasher movies, whatever you want to call it.
It creeps me out. Like one of
Her
my
face
best
was
friends.
hilarious. I know. I hate Daniel. That's his real name, is Daniel. Everyone calls him Chucky.
Oh, okay. It's just
Oh, man.
one of my best friends. She has a Chucky doll too. Damon.
Yeah.
She loves horror movies.
Oh, Lord.
I don't mind being here. I like hanging out with you guys.
Chucky said that he has one too.
Oh my goodness.
Do you use it? Why didn't you use it in your Halloween video? Dude, if I could get one in the house, I'd totally take advantage of that.
No. Well, Josiah's scared. I have an American Girl doll. From when I was younger, I found it in one of the tubs, and I got it out. I was like showing Josiah because I thought he would enjoy it, and he is terrified of the American Girl doll.
This boy straight went into tears.
Like panic, like fear, and he ran and hid. Oh gosh.
Josiah Dean.
Anyways, one of its eyes are like, it stays closed and the other one will open. And I think it just creeps him out, which I don't blame him. But he thought she was alive, I think.
Leave the bulls alone, sweetheart. Put them down.
Put it down. No. I have to sneeze.
Who do you see beginners that are coming up next on YouTube? Me, Hope. No, I'm just kidding. Coming up, I think. I don't know. Like, do you mean as far as our niche, Chucky, or what do you mean?
No. You're getting the puppy all excited because she thinks she's getting food.
Josiah, put the bowls down, baby. Put them down.
Put them down.
Put them down.
I know they're the doggies. That's why you need to put them down.
Okay, our niche. So, who do you really like to watch from the reptile niche?
Me?
Besides me, because, you know, I'm freaking amazing. Just kidding.
I forgot her name. What's that one girl?
What one girl?
What's your niche? What do you mean?
The reptile niche. Like reptile
The
people.
one with the glasses.
Who are you talking about?
I forgot her name. I'm really bad with names.
Get your phone. I think my favorite person coming up is probably Josh from Leatherneck. He has so many great ideas. His issue is that he's trying to figure out how to put that into focus. But once he does that, he's gonna blow up. Like, I have no doubts that
It looks like I don't
he's
have
gonna
pants
blow up.
on. I have pants on.
She has shorts on, guys. And favorite base morph? We already went over earlier, but we could do that.
Sorry. I can't remember. Where did I put it? I don't know what I'm doing. This is the usual. This is a daily practice for me. Where are the people that I follow? How do I find them? Those aren't people I follow. That's my nail.
No, it's not. Subscriptions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said pied earlier. That's my favorite base morph. I love all recessive stuff, in all honesty.
So I guess one of them would be Exotic.
Exotic.
Yeah, it's this girl. And then the other girl.
I don't know. I've never. Really isn't a base though. Well, it is because it's a single gene. It's just that both parents have to hold it.
Shoulder over there, at the top, like right here. Thanks. What is her name? I follow too many people. This could take a while.
Alright, well, She like exotic. Thank you. You're good.
I want to find it. It's gonna bother me now. Hold on.
Taylor, Nicole, Emma, Solid Gold, and all those clan pet tutors. See, I haven't.
Joster's Jungle.
Joster's Jungle. I wouldn't say she's really coming up though. I think
Oh.
she's pretty much.
Was that the question?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the
She's
exotic
pretty much
just
made it.
kind of made it too. I missed the question.
We won't fight, Carrie, but we're gonna fight. It's a single gene. I'm just playing. I mean, I get what you're saying, because you have to have two heterozygous to make a homozygous, but still a single gene. Anyways, guys, I gotta get food in this lady before you see the kraken come out of her.
I get hangry.
Yeah, I gotta get this little boy to bed because he is about to go crazy and make a disaster of the house. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks for putting up with me.
Tonight was really to try to get her used to being in front of people and really be on camera. And I was giving her an opportunity to question me back.
Even though I'm bad at making up questions.
So we really appreciate the fact that you guys hung out this long with us while we were doing this. I know there's plenty of other things you could do on your Sunday nights, but we like to start our week off this way with you guys and just having a little bit of fun. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. We hope you guys have a great week. You guys stay blessed. Getting old and fat. Can't do it. Say bye, Scout.
Bye.